Uh-oh. Hello everybody and welcome back to Shaded Games. I'm Rebecca and I'm decided to make a video on this little game called Banished. It has actually been out for quite a number of years. In fact, I watched some of my favourite YouTubers play it when it originally came out and I played it myself. So I've decided let's make a little video. Let's start our own little village because I absolutely love games like this. So you can auto-generate name for towns, which I'm not very creative when it comes to that. It would be like Jadeville or something like that. So let's just pick one. Wheelelas. Thelina. I kind of like that. Let's random generate a couple of seeds. We'll have valleys, climate fair, disasters. Yeah, we'll have them on. We'll starting conditions we'll have easy. What that changes is how many people you start with, how many amenities you start with, you know, whether it's difficult, whether you have to find everything from scratch or you start with a few amenities and maybe a few houses, and it just makes it a nice easy start for you. So we're going to do that because this isn't a challenge, this is me just showing you the game. I'm a very big simulation kind of person. Obviously I played Sims, so here's our starting village. We even have some cows and stuff. That's wonderful. And the weather's just immediately changed to winter. What happened there? Right, so here are all the people. They've just got all their supplies from the barn. I still feel like everything's quite loud. Is it in the settings? Options. Let's just turn everything right down. Like, you guys will be able to hear it, but we don't need the UI to be like, that's all the clicky clack. We don't need that. Okay. That's a bit better for me. Yes. So they've just got the supplies to take to the houses. You can see here, there's 2 labourers and 2 children. They will eventually grow up and need a house of their own. So we need to start expanding. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I think yeah, reserve of firewood is running low. Right, great. So what we're going to do is we're going to... No, that's storage. Here it is. So what we can do is just harvest trees. Okay, we don't need to assign people to that. People will just automatically do it themselves. We can also get them to remove rocks. So, well, stone. Stone's quite an important amenity as well. We're going to start expanding. We're going to start making this lovely little town. That's all you do. You build a town. So I think what I can do is speed things up. Brilliant. I am one of these people that will play at like 3 times the speed because I'm so attuned to playing these kind of games. One of my favourites back in the day, and I have tried to make a video on, but I can't seem to get OBS to record it, was Master of Olympus, Zeus. That was one of my favourites from back in the day. Absolutely loved it. So, I think some of the amenities that we need a well, and I always like to put that in the middle. Oh. In the middle of the village. We will need all of these, but we've got to create amenities first. Now, while we can just cut down trees and stuff as we need it, we will also need woodcuts and things like that. One of the things that I can't just send people out to gather is food. So we're going to go for food first. And I think what we'll do, we've got cows and stuff. Let's create a pasture. Let's just have a pasture. The cows, actually, I'm not going to put that there because I think, we can eventually build fisheries, and I think they'll need a fishery to be on the edge rather than cows. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put all the cows in a pasture and they're going to start creating things. Because right now they're just kind of roaming wild animals. So we can speed up time again. Okay, so we technically need more stuff. Oh, I've just paused it. We don't need to pause it. It's fine. We'll slow it down a little bit. And we can find more storage. That's fine. Because all it is a little bit on the ground. I think they just need to clear like trees and stuff that are in the way. And that means that as soon as we've got the pasture, we'll have somebody who, because at the moment all the adults are just labourers, so like I said, they'll go cut down trees whenever I tell them to, but eventually we'll get a wood cutter and a stone cutter and they'll just automatically fill our storage with that stuff. I won't need to ask people to clear things unless I want them cleared for building purposes. And then eventually everyone's got like at least 2 children, so they'll all grow up and need their own houses. They've got 3. Keep your legs closed, woman. We've barely got any space. Ah! They keep having children. Right, so we need to expand. And the more you expand, the more people you get, the more people you have to work. And you have to manage people. Everyone has to have a job, otherwise they're like, oh, we're hungry and stuff like that. And then, of course, you have to make sure you've got enough people to work. So not too many jobs all at once. So as you can see, it's going up. Nice and easy. What are we struggling with? We just need people to build it. I've forgotten. There's a UI that I kind of need. I don't know how to turn people into builders. Aha! Right. A log of events. I don't need that. Assign jobs to citizens. There we go. So we need at least 6 builders, which we can accommodate for right now. And they'll go and build things, which is great. So what we can do is chop and change people. So now we need 6 builders, but we won't need 6 builders as soon as these places are done. So then we can just turn a couple of them into the farmers. We can, yeah, put cattle in it. What else do we need? Cattle are going in it. I think it needs to be bigger. It's got herdsmen, that's what we've got. And we'll just put the builders back for now. Reserve of food is low, so we're getting food. I think we're going to need another pasture. No. I should have made it bigger. So we've got another 4 cows, so I could just make one that size. That's fine. 2 builders. That's fine. We'll get all the cows in there. And we'll put gathering hut. Gathering huts are best in like a woodland area. I'm not going to be stretching this far. So that's where we'll put the gatherers. They'll be able to get food. The pasture will also bring food in as well. I think we're going to need more houses soon. These children are going to grow up pretty soon. Yeah, we've already got a couple that have become adults. Okay, so we'll put cattle in there. Perfect. Okay. Slow down a little bit. Right, so... I mean, I could start putting more houses in and then it kind of expands, but then we've got to be careful of, like, food and stuff. We need to get this kind of established before we start. So we've got all the cows in pasture now. That's great. We need to get, like, food and stuff well underway before. So I need to put 4 people in. Which is perfect. I'm only going to have one of those because, like, it's, I was going to say, I was only going to have one of those because it takes a lot of people. Oh, that's me turning. Oh! We can have a fishing dock or we can have hunters. I think hunters might be better at this moment in time. As I was saying that, we can easily just put that right there. I need to turn it around. Like, how do I rotate it? I've forgotten how to play. It can rotate me. No. Forgotten how to rotate. Is it these? Might just be putting a hunter's cabin for the sake of making my life easier. Ah! There we go. We'll put it a little bit here and then we can put another one. We can put another fish hut when we start expanding and getting a lot of food in. I don't want to do too much in one go. I've made that mistake before and it just doesn't end well. Look at that. Right. Fishermen. That uses a lot as well. So we've got a couple of labourers, which means we can build a couple of houses. And now I've forgotten why. We can build a couple more houses. And just expand a little bit. Oh, we need 4 builders and we've only got 2. But don't worry, as soon as the children start being allowed to get their own places, that's when they miraculously grow up. It just means with 2 builders, it'll be a little bit slow, but that's okay. Reserve of food is low, that's fine. So we do have iron tools, but that's what we start with. I'm going to need more firewood. Which we can hold off on building a place for a little bit. Because like I said, we can just do this. And we can start clearing. And they'll also take out stone as well. We may have to wait until they've done building these houses, which shouldn't be too long. One's done. Immediately we're back in winter. Right, and then we'll put those back to labourers and they'll go and do that. Find it best if you do keep a couple of people as labourers because they'll go and do those little jobs that for now, I've paused it. Those little jobs for now we don't need a building for because we can just manage by doing this. Otherwise the people that work for the woodcutter and the stone cutter are permanently working there. Okay. Ah! Right, so apparently we have a single father in that one. And 2 people in that one. A single mother in that one. Oh. We're doing our best. We're doing it. So why haven't they got firewood? Like, they've got food and stuff. Is it logs that they need? We need firewood. Crud. So that's where I've been going wrong. Oh, how do we get firewood? There's our woodcutter. Okay. We have to have a woodcutter. I've forgotten where the rotation is, so we're just going to pop him there. Have to clear the land before I do. There. Right, come on, the three of you. Build me a woodcutter, please. Now, I have literally just learned that I need a woodcutter to provide firewood. I thought it was just logs. You can get someone who cuts down logs, and then the woodcutter will take those logs, turn them into firewood. So that's what we need, because we've got 2 houses where everyone's going to freeze to death. Oh, cool, we've got 2 labourers. We're getting there. We've got people working on that. We've got 3 builders. Oh no, I've accidentally paused it. Okay. Come on, people. It's getting there. They are putting stuff. Please! I don't want people to freeze to death. The reserve of food is low. Doesn't seem that low. Like, we're doing alright. Eventually, we will also need coats and stuff. Like, we'll need more hide. So we will need hunters' cabins to hunt down deer to bring back food, and there we go. Okay, slow down. Woodcutter. We only need 1 person for that. Wonderful. We'll get you some firewood, guys. Do apologise on that. Didn't know how to play the game, apparently. There is iron here. That is actually really good to try and get. So I think we'll just get that little bit of iron. Since we've got a couple of labourers free anyway, we might as well. In fact, we don't need the builders right now until we start building something else. Which may well be... Used to get hunting wild game. May well be a hunting lodge. I think we're going to have to do it. We're getting enough people. We're getting a lot of spare people when we're not needing things building. And what you can do is pinch people from places. So, like, if I needed to pinch a fisherman just to quickly do some labour, I can do that. It means production of getting fish is slower, but hey-ho. I do like the music. It's very relaxing. Like, sometimes this game can get a little bit intense. Like the constant need for food off people, but we've now got a hunting lodge, which will also bring... Well, we haven't yet. People have got to get stuff over to it. Which is fine. We can afford to wait. There's people just standing around here. I suppose she's just a child, really. So, one of the things that we will need is a school, because then people are more educated. Oh, wow, look, we have meat. We have a baby. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so we're clearing along here, which is great. That means that eventually, once we have more people, we could get more fisheries, because they take up a lot of people. Uh-oh. Everything's crashed. Oh dear.